एक तरह से आप कॉन्वर्जेशंस वहीं से शुरू करते थे अगर आपके मेहमान मौजूद हैं. सम पीपल यूज्ड टू लव द स्टाइल ऑफ एन आरजे. और टेलीविज़न के बरक्स कहा जाता था कि रेडियो पे आपकी एक बहुत यू कैन हैव अ लॉन्ग रन बिकॉज आपकी आवाज़ हमेशा के लिए होती है. आवाज़ एज नहीं करती. अगर आपके फैंस हैं सो दिल बी अराउंड. But what I've always appreciated about Radio 1, FM 91, I'll get a hang of calling it only FM 91 very soon. उसमें आपके पास हमेशा एक मिक्स होता था. So you had people just like you pointed out who were pure RJs कि भाई उनका पहला और आखिरी प्यार शायद रेडियो ही है और वो अपने शो को एक ख़ास अंदाज में कंडक्ट करना चाहते हैं. And then there were celebrities, people who were well known, popular, people were aware of their name, their face, and you managed to get them to do radio, probably for many of them like myself for the first time.
Yeah.
ये conscious strategic decision है सारा.
So, I mean, you've heard of influencers these days. Back in the day, those were our influencers. And those are the people we tapped into. And we were actually probably one of the first and only radio stations to tap into celebrities back in the day. And these were young celebrities. These were young influencers. Naveen Vakar started her stint with radio with 96. Then she came to us. Annie started it with 89. Then she came to us. Khalid Malik, 89. Then he came to us. But by the time they came to us, there were seasoned RJs, some of them, and some of them started new.
Yes.
But, you know, they became influencers being on the radio also. Like Sophie, RJ Sophie became an influencer being on FM 91. I think she used the platform very well. I think having a celebrity on board is always a plus, you know, and you want people, you already have a following. You want people to hear your message. You want people to tune into your shows. You want people to, you know, your marketers to be able to say, "Acha, theek hai, at least we know that, you know, it's going to get somewhere." It always helps.
अच्छा, जैसे हम कहते हैं टेलीविज़न में एक रेटिंग्स की रेस होती है. Very distinctly, FM 91 was positioned to play a lot of English music, a lot of international music. Again, conscious choice. This is back in the day जब हम early 2000s में अगर बात करते हैं, पाकिस्तान का अपना म्यूज़िक भी बहुत अच्छा था. बहुत सारे पॉप स्टार्स आ रहे थे. There used to be dedicated music channels for Pakistan as well. तो उनकी वीडियोज़ भी चल रही होती थी. बहुत पॉपुलर म्यूज़िक था. Why did you choose to play so much of foreign music at that time?
Believe it or not, there's not that much Urdu music.
Acha.
One. Two, we started playing a lot of Urdu music, and then there was a lull in the music industry when none of the musicians, I think, were getting paid enough or, you know, had enough gigs. So there wasn't that much coming out. It's only in the past 5 years that we've suddenly had, you know, I guess all the big brands weren't supporting music. They'd all gone to cricket. It's only in the past 5 or 6 years that music has done a revival. People are coming back. These younger musicians like the Hassan Reems and the, you know, the Lahori ones, Natasha Noorani, etc. They've come up with new music. They're coming up with new music videos. And they're being supported by all of these technologies, which is why they're coming up with new stuff. But there was a time, and FM 91 has had its ins and outs. There was a time when we started playing a lot of Urdu music. But that Urdu music also had Indian music with it. So there was a variety of music.
Yes.
And then we had to switch out because there was a ban on Indian music and Urdu music was getting repetitive. And then, you know, if there's about, let's say, 12 channels in a city and all of them are playing the same music, you have to differentiate. You have to have something that discriminates you from everybody else or differentiates you from everybody else. And that was our choice. There was one other English channel. We decided that we would be the other one.